Imagine a ruler so controversial that his name was nearly erased from history. A pharaoh who defied centuries of religious tradition, abandoned Egypt's greatest gods, and built a new capital from scratch, all in the name of a single mysterious deity. His name was Ehnaton, the heretic pharaoh, a visionary to some and a dangerous radical to others. But why did he break away from Egypt's powerful priesthood? Was he a true revolutionary, or was there something far more secretive behind his reign? Today we uncover the lost story of Egypt's most mysterious pharaoh, one who changed the course of history but was nearly erased from it. Ehnaton, originally known as Amenhotep IV, ruled Egypt during the 18th dynasty around 1353 to 1336 BCE. He was the son of Pharaoh Amenhotep III, one of the greatest rulers of Egypt, known for his prosperity and diplomatic successes. But unlike his father, Ehnaton had no interest in maintaining the status quo. From the moment he took power, he began making radical changes, none bigger than his complete rejection of Egypt's traditional gods. For nearly 2,000 years, Egypt had worshipped a pantheon of deities, led by Amun-Ra, the sun god, whose temple in Karnak was the wealthiest and most powerful institution in the land. But Ehnaton had a different vision. He declared that there was only one true god, the Aten, a sun deity represented by the sun's radiant disk. This was unheard of in Egypt, where religion was deeply intertwined with daily life and the economy. Ehnaton's religious revolution was more than just a new belief. It was a direct attack on Egypt's powerful priesthood. The priests of Amun controlled immense wealth, land, and political influence. By shifting the state religion to the Aten, Ehnaton effectively stripped the Amun priests of their power. He shut down temples dedicated to other gods, erased their names from monuments, and even ordered the destruction of their statues. This was one of the earliest recorded attempts at monotheism in human history. But was this really a spiritual awakening, or was it a political move? Some historians believe that Ehnaton's radical monotheism was a way to centralize power, making himself not just a king, but the sole intermediary between the people and the divine. Ehnaton didn't just change religion, he changed Egypt itself. He abandoned the mighty city of Thebes and built an entirely new capital city called Aten, modern-day Amarna. Imagine this, a city rising from the desert, filled with temples dedicated exclusively to the Aten, decorated with grandiose murals of the royal family, basking in the sun's rays. Ehnaton moved his entire court, government, and military to this isolated utopia, away from the influence of traditional temples and nobles. He ruled from Aten with his famous queen, Nefertiti, one of the most iconic figures of ancient Egypt. Together, they redefined royal imagery. Unlike previous pharaohs, Ehnaton and Nefertiti were often depicted in intimate family moments, playing with their children and showing affection. It was a dramatic shift from the stiff, godlike representations of earlier kings. But this new society came at a cost. Many Egyptians resented the forced changes. The old priesthood saw him as a dangerous heretic, and many believed he was leading Egypt toward disaster. The bizarre nature of Ehnaton's rule has sparked some of the strangest conspiracy theories in history. Some ancient astronaut theorists claim that his elongated skull, thin face, and strange artistic depictions resemble that of an extraterrestrial being. Could he have been a hybrid between humans and some unknown alien intelligence? His obsession with the sun disk and messages of divine enlightenment have led some to believe that Ehnaton may have had contact with beings not of this earth. Of course, mainstream historians argue that his unusual appearance in art was simply a stylistic choice or the result of a genetic disorder such as Marfan syndrome. But the mystery surrounding his life and radical beliefs still fuels speculation to this day. Ehnaton's religious experiment was short-lived. After ruling for about 17 years, he mysteriously disappeared. Some theories suggest he died suddenly, while others believe he was overthrown by angry officials and priests. His successor, Tutankhamun, King Tut, swiftly reversed all of Ehnaton's changes. The old gods were restored, Akhetaten was abandoned and left to the sands, and the name of Ehnaton was chiseled off monuments, condemned to historical oblivion. For centuries he was forgotten, buried buried under layers of history until modern archaeologists uncovered the ruins of Amarna and pieced together his remarkable story. Ehnaton's legacy still fascinates historians and scholars. Was he the world's first monotheist, paving the way for later religions like Judaism, Christianity, and Islam? Or was he simply a power-hungry ruler trying to consolidate his control? His vision of a new world order, his rejection of tradition, and his dramatic fall from power make him one of history's most compelling figures. Even today, we still ask the same questions. What happens when a leader goes against the established system? Can one person truly change the course of history? And perhaps most intriguingly, what hidden truths about Ehnaton's reign still remain buried in the sands of Egypt? Ehnaton's story is one of radical ideas, religious revolution, and ultimate downfall, but the mysteries surrounding him remain unsolved. Was he a visionary prophet or a dangerous dictator? Could he have foreseen a future of monotheism, or was he simply trying to make himself a god? As we continue to uncover ancient secrets, one thing is certain: Ehnaton's story isn't over yet. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Egypt's most mysterious pharaoh, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more undercover history updates. Until next time, keep exploring the past. It may just change the way you see the future.